The most difficult aspect of restoring a car is finding the necessary spare parts. Wreckers, of course, are a great source of these. But as for Jaguars, there were relatively few of them ever wrecked. Most are still tucked away somewhere. It's no problem to find bits for your old American car, but for a Jaguar, you have to be more focused. You really have to know what you're looking for. One old British distributor looks very much like another, so you keep hunting for a DX453 and not a 454. If you're at a garage sale, you find your eyes roaming through the old mechanical bits hung on nails up in the roof space. You always keep your ears open. Sometimes it can take years to find the right part. We're here this morning at a classic car swap meet. This is the occasion you've looked to all year. You can find the bits and pieces that your friends haven't got to swap with you. 650 stalls. You've been up since the crack of dawn, and so have thousands of other people. Today is a real mission impossible. I've come here looking for bits and pieces for old Jags. I know exactly what I want. I'm short of some bits for a wheel. I'm short of some carburetors. Where on earth will I find them amongst the thousands and thousands of things that are for sale? The bric-a-brac is just enormous, and tucked in among all the second-hand things, there are genuine car parts, there are piles of car parts. But I haven't got time to stand here and talk. I want to get off and see if I can find some bits of my cars. I've been coming to swap meets for many years now, and I've really perfected my buying technique. It's so important the way you handle these sellers. P100 headlamp. G'day, mate. What's that off a bloody train?
That's off a Rolls Royce, that.
Rolls Royce, let's have a look. Gee, what do you want for it?
150 bucks.
150 bucks? She hasn't got any glass.
You can buy glass 20 bucks down the road.
Oh, what about the catch?
There's no catch to it. It's a fair dinkum deal.
Didn't I buy something off you last year?
No.
Yeah,
it's 150. That's quality.
Look, I don't know, 80.
No. You can't buy them.
90, I'll give you 90. No, it's not.
No, you just can't buy them at that price.
Oh, prick. No.
That's a P100. Yeah, that's off a Rolls Royce, that.
How much you want for that?
$150.
I've still got my hand on it.
$150.
Yeah,
I'll give you $150.
No, hang on. 150. No, sorry, mate. No, this is my. I saw it first. Here. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. 150.
Yeah.
You've got a good deal there, mate.
Oh,
you bet.
see you next year.
Thanks, Bob. It works a treat every time.
No problem.
Excuse me, is that for sale?
Yeah, it is. I've got a pair of them.
Right.
Yeah. What do you want to buy them?
Yeah, I've got a 34 3.5 Lagonda, and it's got P80s on, and I want to put a pair of pre-war P100s on it.
Well,
just,
yeah.
you know, it's not what it's supposed to have.
No.
But they can have the bigger lights and look better.
Well, these hinge from the top. They are the pre-war. The later ones hinge from the bottom.
Did it have the enamel medallion? It's definitely
it's
pre-war.
got that. Yeah, and that's in good condition. No, I haven't got the glasses.
Oh, okay. Yes, they're quite hard to get.
Well, I could put you onto somebody in Australia who makes them, so that wouldn't be too. Yeah.
Right. And they've got the mounts, the stalk mount.
I haven't got the mounts. No.
Right. But the post-war ones will be the same, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've got a pattern you could cast some off,
right,
like the pods to mount them onto the mudguards.
Right.
So I could help you out with that.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Oh, you better give me your address or something. Have you got a pen? One of the nice things about a swap meet is the camaraderie it engenders. Very often the stall holders come with their caravans, they set up camp and they stay here for the duration of the swap meet. You see them year in, year out, and of course you don't know who you might bump into. You see all your old friends and mates. Old Jags. This one is no exception. It's a many-time concourse winning E-Type owned by Fred Huey. Fred, are you a mechanic by trade or?
No, I'm a builder by trade.
Well, how does a builder put a car like this together?
Well, buy all the books and just put it together just the same as what you put a house together. And read the plans.
Oh, God. What did your wife think? Did she think you were crazy?
It's a marvellous idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Can we see in the motor? Can we have a look inside? Okay. Yeah. Fred, can you tell us about the motor? What is it, a 4.2?
No, it's a 3.8.
Okay.
And it does 149 point something mile per hour.
Fantastic.
Maybe 150.
Okay. What's the horsepower of it?
Oh, 245 I think it is.
Right.
So between 149 and 150 mile an hour.
Fantastic. Treble carbs, what size are they?
They're 2-inch SUs
Right.
and they use a lot of petrol.
I can see a lovely Mark II and a gorgeous Mark 10 around here. This your car?
It is my
It's
car,
a lovely
yes.
specimen. How long have you had it?
About 7 years. It's a 1964 Mark II,
Right.
3.4 automatic.
Right.
When I bought it, it was gold, and basically it needed full restoration.
Where do you get the parts from for a car like that?
A lot of the parts are available here in New Zealand through the Daimler Club and various other sources. So almost every part is available for the car.
Do you go to swap meets and things like that?
No, I prefer to buy new parts if I'm going to buy anything.
Okay.
So I built the car for a good club car.
Yes.
And I want it to not break down too often.
Fair enough. What about your water bottle? That looks very new, doesn't it? Is it?
Yes, they came out from England last year, brand new.
Really? How much?
Oh, it's about 300 New Zealand dollars.
Oh, good grief. God.
Yes, it's a bit expensive.
No. It looks in such original condition, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It was came off the assembly line in December the 17th, 1961.
Right.
And I've had it for over 30 years.
Right.
I believe it was the first one in New Zealand.
Right.
And the person who bought it, he went over to Britain to see it come off and came back with the car.
Okay.
And
How do you keep it on the road? Are you a mechanic?
No. In fact, it's been a fantastic motor car because it's had, well, nothing done to it. It hasn't been painted, it hasn't had the engine done. It's had one new fan belt,
Yeah.
and that's about all.
Do you do you just get in, turn the key and off it goes?
That's
Starts
right.
up?
That's dead right. It's
Yeah.
been unbelievable. I've never had a car like it.
Right.
All my other ones you're working on all the time.
Yeah.
And this one has just been absolutely fantastic.
What
And
sort of mileage would you do in a year?
About 2,000 a year
Yeah.
at the most.
All the cars, space, grace and pace.
That's right.
You got the space, didn't you?
Yeah, yes.
Gosh.
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
Oh, you could put half a dozen people inside there. And
Oh,
no.
no trouble because
Yeah.
it is very roomy. You can seat 4 across the back,
Right.
and they can fit in. 4 normal people can get in the back
Yeah.
comfortably.
Ah,
It's
right.
a very, very wide motor car.
The nice thing about the old car fraternity is that you're continually bumping into the same enthusiasts. Over the years, many of them become friends. You admire their projects. There's always a bit of rivalry going on. Is his paint job better than mine? Where did he come across his latest car project anyway? It's like a big family, everyone keeping an eye on each other. Sometimes you may do a bit of spying. I think I hear the purring of a big pussycat. Hello, hello, hello.
How are
Hello,
you?
Cheryl.
Yeah.
Oh, good to see you, Kent. G'day,
How are
Ian.
you, Monty?
Welcome aboard. Did you have a good trip?
Great.
Wow, this is your C-Type. It looks terrific. It just looks like something that's come out of Le Mans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyone pass you on the road?
No, not a show.
What do you tootle along at?
A reasonable speed.
Oh, reasonable speed. Fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Come on out, Cheryl.
Would you like to open the door for me?
Where's the dog catch?
No, there isn't
How do we
one.
get you out? Oh,
How's
not-
that?
Oh, very elegant, very elegant. God, yeah. How long have you had it?
Over 12 years now.
Good grief. You build it from the
Yeah.
chassis up?
Right. Yep. From the bottom.
Yeah. You got lots of pieces that look so original to the old SS next door. I mean, the dash, just about the same, isn't it?
Same philosophy. William Lyons just kept his ideas
Yeah.
good. They worked, and he kept them
Got
that
it
way.
right, yeah. Love your petrol cap, isn't that terrific? Eh? God, can I see the motor?
Of course.
Yeah. What do you do?
Undo the straps
Right.
there.
Yeah.
That's it.
There we are.
And then the lever, lift the lever.
Lift the
There.
lever,
And
right.
then,
And up she comes. Wow, that's all motor, isn't it?
yeah.
Gosh, the all motor. Huge, isn't it?
It's a 6-cylinder Jaguar engine, but it's been specially uprated for the racing that they did at Le Mans.
Right.
It's a special head and they're specially big carburetors made for this operation.
You haven't cast them yourself?
No, they're genuine factory carburetors.
I burn the leads on mine very often because they go so close to the block, but this is a very tidy arrangement. Is that
Yeah.
what they did?
Everything was
Yeah.
to make sure nothing happened during the 24 hours racing,
Right.
and that's how it was.
Yeah,
It had to
gosh.
keep going.
Could you start her up? Could I just hear it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Look,
Isn't it? Yeah, great, isn't it? The seats, they look so uncomfortable.
well, they're actually very good. You sit right in there, and they
Yeah.
hold you,
Right.
because you were sitting there for hours at a time,
Yeah.
and you don't swing around.
Okay.
It's basic.
It's very
it's just-
basic, isn't it?
There's just a bit of alloy between you and the road.
Where do you
Nothing.
store things? What's in the
There's
cupboards?
a wee locker here
Right.
for bits and pieces. Otherwise, you don't store things.
Ian, why has it got such a huge petrol cap? It's enormous.
Well, there's 44 gallons of petrol in there because the car was long distance racer. It's just needed it and had to take it in a big hurry.
Is this full of petrol? This whole...
44 gallons all in the back there,
Grief.
plus a spare wheel. That's the only thing in the back.